Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Starting my video.
Welcome everybody, and thank you everybody who's here for being quiet just a little bit so I can talk to our friends in Facebook, the world out there. So I just wanted to start you guys off. The whole thing tonight is 5 and 45, which I'm super duper duper excited about. It is 5 meals prepped in 45 minutes, and some of them are actually cooked in that same amount of time too, which is great. So tonight, everyone that's here is going to get to sample every single recipe, and I'm so excited. Don't worry, you at home are going to get the recipes too, and you're going to be able to make them at home as well. So in addition to those 5 dinner meals I have planned, I also did a quick, easy breakfast, because this is something that I eat every single day. I did them in the mini muffin tonight so we could get a little sample, but this is eggs, Greek yogurt, cheese, spinach, and our Lafines herbs. Like all of the Bon Cook for French pantry food items I used tonight are over here, and this is the herb blend that I put in the quiche. And so I just put these in a muffin, and what you can see is, this is amazing. Let's see how easily they pop out. So you don't spray, grease, oil, anything. And I purposely made a mess. I don't normally do this big mess, but I wanted you to see all the excess on here. If you did that on a metal tray, it'd be stuck. You'd be scraping it off. And so how cool is that, that all of that spillage doesn't stick. So just amazing. They taste delicious. And then at the same time, I wanted to show you, if I make these ahead of time, I pop them in one of my Be Safe containers and Be Save them. So then I can get the, that's okay, we have phones put in silence, but that's okay, right? I love it. They Be Safe, and then I'm just pulling off of them all week to eat as a snack or breakfast. But if I don't have this already prepared, I'll use my mini cake mold, and I'll just put in here eggs, vegetables, cheese, and do this in the microwave. And I've got a recipe on my Facebook page. If you guys haven't seen it, a 2-minute omelet in this mini cake mold. And so this was in the microwave. Pop it right out. How cool is that? So super easy. There's your cleanup. So you can do it microwave or the oven. So I'm going to pass this over so these ladies that are here can start eating. And then I'm going to move into our 5 and 45 meal. So yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much, Marty. Okay, so what I've got going for you guys, and I'm going to post it later, and for everyone here, I've got a 5 and 45 grocery list. So this is your Bon Cook items that you're going to need, all the oils and vinegars that I talked about to create all 6 really of these recipes. And then I'll post that, like I said, and a lot of you guys already have those items, but I can help you get them if you don't. And then beyond that, you can go to the recipes that will all be posted and see what you need for your protein, your produce, and your pantry. And honestly, you guys, I prepped these all today. Come to my refrigerator and see what I've got going on over here. Because I prepped this all earlier today, and I actually did it in less than 35 minutes. And it's really fun. So we're going to be making a shrimp scampi tonight. We're going to be doing beef and mushroom kebabs. This is a big batch of noodles I do for my boys, so then that can go with the shrimp scampi. It can go with the Italian chicken, whatever. When they just need, I mean, obviously 3 boys, they need a lot of extra carbs. So we've got that. And then this is going to be a baked Italian chicken, which is incredible. And then we're doing a blackberry chicken salad. And probably the most exciting thing for me is this avocado. Okay, how many of you can cut an avocado and hours later, and really with our Be Safe, days later, it's still going to be green. So this avocado was just cut a few hours ago, but I love how fresh it still looks. And so those of you who don't have the Be Safe at home, I want to show you how it works. So you put the lid on, you pull the cord up, and you press until it grabs. Once you feel it grab, you let go. When it's done pulling all of the oxygen, the air out, it's going to release itself, and now you're sealed. So your avocado, you can slice up like this, take a few pieces off, and then keep resealing it all week long. 5 days later, it's still going to be green and delicious. So I love that. So for this salad, we did blackberry. I had already marinated this in one of my large Be Saves. And this is just chicken breast. Like I did chicken breast tenders, and then I did blackberry balsamic, the Tahitian lime oil, and our celery sea salt. And then I baked this at 400 degrees. And these small pieces, it was done in 15 minutes. You can check your temperature with our thermometer, know that you're safe with that, which is great. And so then I have my arugula here that's saved in my large Be Safe container. I'm going to keep it fresh longer. You can hear that release, which is so cool. and this is nice and fresh. And so I'm just going to show you how easily we're going to dress this, make this salad. So if you think about this for your family, you can do this a couple different ways. You can marinate the chicken, and then when you get, in that prep day, whatever that day of the week is going to be for you, so you marinate your chicken, and then you can wait to bake it the day of, or you can bake it ahead of time and then save it and have it ready to go right when you get home. So it really depends on, do you have, 10 minutes to get dinner on the table, or do you have 20 minutes? And so it's up to you. But everything is super fast because you can see that chicken cooked in 15, maybe 20 minutes if you had a thicker breast, but that's it. And so then we're going to assemble. Now the large container, I love to show this because you see I have to hold it longer than the small container, but you press it, you hold it, it will release when it's done too. So think about the big batches of lettuce you get, grapes you get, everything is going to stay fresher in here. And so we're going to assemble this salad in just a minute, but I wanted to show you the other benefit is with the Be Save is saving your produce, but also marinating your meats. So I'm going to go ahead and grab out our Italian, no, I'm going to do the steak and mushroom kebabs, which, okay, they're steak kebabs, but honestly in my house, there's no time to put meat on skewers, so we're not doing kebabs. But if you were doing a nice dinner, you want to put on your grill and you wanted to do kebabs, you absolutely could do that. But this has been marinating in here. Oh, it smells so good. So you can see there's the meat, the mushrooms, all the herb blend seasoning, and I've got all these recipes for you, so don't worry. But I marinated this. This could be marinating for just an hour, 2 hours, or several days. So then what I'm going to do is once I'm ready to cook it, I'm going to put it on my deep flexi flat. For those of you who aren't familiar with deep flexi flat, it is non-stick, so you don't spray, grease, oil, anything. It's the same flexi pan I had the egg quiches in. But then it's made of woven glass, and the woven glass allows everything to cook evenly and brown nicely. So I'm going to put this all on here. You're not going to have to toss and turn it when it's cooking because it's all going to cook evenly. So I'll get that out here with a spatula. And then this is just how we're going to eat it because I don't want to have to worry about the kebab. But again, you could do the kebabs. So just spread this out. These onions I sliced on our mandolin, which I'm going to show you with our salad here in a minute. But this smells so good. I can't wait for it to cook. So I'm going to throw this in the oven, 400 degrees, and then we'll come back for that later. Okay, how long? This is going to be about 20 minutes. So we'll check with the temperature and make sure. So I'm going to throw this in here. We're going to set our little timer, which I love. This is another little kitchen tool that we sell, which is so great because how many times do you set the timer and go upstairs and then you don't hear it go off when you're upstairs? So here, this is great because you can do the timer and then you can clip it on your clothes or your apron and you will not forget to go later. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so for doing this salad, we've got the arugula, which I'm going to tell you guys, if you have not tried arugula, it is amazing and really has a nice flavor to it with a lot of different salads. And so what I want to show you guys is how I did the onion earlier. So this is our mandolin, and this is really cool because you've got this safety guard. Please use the safety guard. Without it, you can slice your finger off. So it's very, very sharp. So you can take this off for cleaning, but put the safety guard on for sure. This is cool because, look, you can flip it to a serrated edge or a straight edge. So I love this. You don't have a bunch of different pieces to your mandolin, which is great. You close that up. Super easy for cleaning too. You can raise and lower it in terms of whatever you're doing. So if you want it really thinly sliced, and the thicker you go, the further you go. So we're going to go on number 3 here for these onions. This is going to keep it whole. This is going to dice it up julienne style. So what we're going to do is just this piece has spokes on it. So that's what you're going to put your produce on. So that's really cool. It keeps it in place. Then you're going to put that on the mandolin. I'm going to put my plate underneath it to catch. And then I'm going to go and just slice my onions. Sorry. I'll get this on there good enough. So let me get this back on there. You want to have the safety guard on correctly or you're going to slice your finger off. So then I'm just going to show you how we're going to do these onions. Now, anybody here have a problem with onions? Should we leave them on the side or can we put them on the salad?
On the salad.
On the salad. Okay, look how pretty that is, you guys. And how quick and easy. You could do it with a knife, but you better have some master knife skills. So we're just going to put part of this red onion on here. And then, that's probably good. And then I'll move that to the side. And then I want to show you we're gonna make a dressing. And we're gonna make a dressing in our Eco Chop. Well, I've got this onion here, actually. I'll show you. The Eco Chop, I love, love, love. This is like a mini salad spinner. So you've got some herbs you wash, you put them in here. They're wet. These aren't wet, but you put the lid on and you pull, and it's gonna pull all that extra water off. So that spins it, which is great. Then you want to chop. It's protected like this because of your blade cover, and you want to put the spatula on the bottom. This is so that even if you're just gonna chop like 1 clove of garlic, it's not going to be stuck underneath the blade. So since we have onions in the salad, we're gonna go ahead and throw some in our vinaigrette. So I'm just gonna show you guys how easily this chops. Put that in there, put the lid on. So this is fun because we're just at this point dicing up. I mean, look at that, how easy that was. Isn't that fun? So now we're gonna make our vinaigrette that's gonna go on the blackberry salad. So in this vinaigrette, I'm going to do our blackberry balsamic and our Tahitian lime oil. This is our magnetic measuring trio, I guess. You got the cups and the spoons, the pigeon, a smidge of dash. So we're gonna go ahead and do 3 tablespoons of Tahitian lime oil. 1, 2, 3. Now you can do this with a whisk as well, but it gets a really nice blended emulsification with the Eco Chop. And I'm going to put a mustard in there too. So this is 2 tablespoons of the balsamic. And don't worry, you guys are all going to get the recipe. So that's good. Then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of honey. These are our pinch bowls, which I love. And then a little spice spoon to pull the honey out. And then you're going to do, we've got our mustard, this is one of from our culinary mustard collection. They come 3 in a set. Love this. Again, another one of our great products from France. Supposed to use 2 teaspoons of this. So let's get that out. We're going to do 1, 2 generous teaspoons because it is delicious, which is great. And then we're going to do our celery salt here. Okay, which is great. And then a little pepper. Okay, let me make sure I've got all the ingredients in here, which is great. Just a minute. I'm doing this myself too. Okay, perfect. So then you could put the blackberries in there, but I'm going to leave them whole. So we're just going to put that lid on there. Oh, I forgot the lime. I want to put lime juice in here too. So we're going to pull that, which is great. Look at that beautiful creaminess. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and do the lime too. So this is really cool because this is our La Petite grater. The La Petite grater, you can zest your lime. And look at this. It's catching it in the blade cup, which is cool. So you can then save it for later. Or you could just zest it straight in there. But I love that it catches it. Or if you have your recipe ready to go, you can just zest it right in there. So you get some fresh lime zest. Then we're going to put some fresh lime juice in there too. And then this is our Santuco chef knife. Here's my citrus press. So I'm going to put that in and squeeze that lime juice out of there, which is so good. I think I'm not gonna do 2 because I really like the lime flavor in there. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I love blackberry and lime. I think it's so good. So I love our citrus press. I love the size of it because you can get the good lemons and limes that have good size to them. So put that on there. And we're gonna pull. Here's our dressing. Okay. So this is our yummy vinaigrette for our salad. Look at that. That looks delicious. Okay. So then we're gonna put the blackberries that we washed, drained in our colander scoop. And we're gonna put that over here on the salad. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so yummy. Right? So good. And then we're going to put the avocado, remember? The yummy avocado. We're gonna put that on top too. It's so pretty. And then we're gonna put the chicken. I mean, like, really? Now, in my house, I gotta be honest with you. I have one of my boys will eat the salad. The other 2 like to have everything separate. So, but that's okay because what I would do is I would serve them their chicken on the side, their berries on the side, and their green on the side, and then the rest of us would eat it all done together. So, so that's perfect. So then we're gonna put some of this chicken, which just for the sake of time, I'm gonna put that on top, but we could slice it up more later too. So there's our super yummy blackberry chicken salad. So that's fantastic. So I'm just going to kind of slide that away. We're going to get some pictures of it before everybody.
On the table?
Yeah, just make sure that we get pictures before everyone dives into it. So, okay, so then this is really cool, and I wish I would have done this first. I should have thought about this. But we've got, we're going to do scampi, and so I said that earlier. Let's grab this, you guys, is so good. So this is shrimp. Yes, it's frozen shrimp, but this is, I just put it in the Be Safe container earlier today with the Meyer lemon oil and our lemon dill herb blend, and then a little bit of fresh lemon juice. And so then we're going to pop that today in our square flexi pack. And that's going to go in the oven. Now, you could totally do this in a pan. You could, or you do it in the oven. But this is going to be so fast. This is going to take about 7 minutes in the oven, you guys. It's so cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. You could microwave it too, but I don't recommend it. So we're going to throw that in there. Oh, the steak's smelling good. I wonder how much time we have left. Perfect. That's going to be great. Okay, so now we've got the chicken blackberry salad. We've got the beef kebabs and mushrooms going. Not really kebabs, but. And then we've got the shrimp scampi going. And so the only thing we haven't done yet is the Italian chicken bake, which this is going to be really fun to show you guys because I love all the color in this one. So this is another one that's been marinating in my large Be Safe. So we're going to peel it up. Everyone listen. Here it goes. Okay. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so this you can see these beautiful onions, red peppers, zucchini. Those were all sliced on my mandolin as well. And so you guys saw how easy the onion was to do. And so I'm also going to show you how easy it is to do zucchini. So we kind of have a mess here, so hold on a second. Let me get that off of there. So now we're going to put the zucchini again on the spokes. Now if I'm doing zucchini noodles, which I would do for my shrimp scampi, I'm going to do it this way and julienne them, which I'll show you in a minute. But first I'm going to slice them to show you how I did it for this dish. So you can see it's a little higher than the shield, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to go just fine. So I just kind of go like this and slice until they're done. I'm sliding because my counter is wet. So look at that. I mean, how quick and easy is that? Zucchini, okay? So we're going to throw this in our bronze round mold. I love this one, you guys. This is exactly replaces those of you that have those 13 by 9-inch pans. We don't use it anymore. But it is going to be 3 quarts. So it holds a lot. So look at this, you guys. How good is that? All right, I don't want to touch that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that was perfect. I'm just going to spoon that around. Don't use a knife in FlexiPan, but I'm just spreading it. So look at all that flavor. And this has, this is amazing because in this recipe, I'm trying to remember, I did so many of them today. This is our rosemary oil and our rosemary basil thyme herb blend, which, for those of you who are here, are going to get to taste the tomato soup that I made. So the 5th meal is our tomato soup and grilled cheese. So this grilled cheese is in the oven. I actually overdid it. It was 400 degrees for about 10 or 11 minutes. It should have been 9 minutes, but I didn't pull it out in time. So toasted cheese sandwiches. So what you do is you have your soup, which I did make fresh today, and I'll post that recipe. Roasted the tomatoes. So easy, you guys. I know it seems like amazing to make your own soup, but it's so simple. And I put our rosemary basil thyme herb blend in here as well. But think about this on a busy soccer night. You've got your soup. It's already Be Safe in your fridge. All you're going to have to do is heat it up on the stovetop or the microwave and do your toasted cheese sandwiches in the oven. You literally can walk in the door and have dinner on the table in 10 minutes. It's absolutely amazing. And the thing I love about doing the grilled cheese on the bond mat is that you can hit everyone's requests or needs. So like I have one kid that doesn't do dairy. He does grilled sunflower butter. And like if my husband and I are eating, we're going to put ours with a bunch of basil inside and tomatoes, but the kids are just going to want cheese. So you can do them all at the same time. You're not standing over the stove and burning them. They're getting all done at the same time. So you can...
Do you have to flip those?
Nope, you don't have to flip them. They're all going to cook evenly, which is great. So super duper easy. You can see with these recipes that you can prep all this stuff, cook it the same night, and save it for the rest of the week. Or you can prep it and then cook it each night. So each of the recipes will show you the cooking times and all that stuff. So is there anybody on live right now, Alice, that has questions or if they post anything?
Questions come up.
Okay, perfect. So if anybody has questions, post them. I'll answer them later. I'm now going to take my attention back. Oh, wait, one more thing. I will show you the cake. I'm so sorry I'm tempting you with all this yummy food tonight. You're not going to get to eat. But this is just a regular box chocolate cake mix. Little tip, when it calls for water, I use milk. So I use coconut milk because my son can't have dairy. And then 1 cup of chocolate chips. It will wow everybody. They're going to think it's a homemade recipe and it's just a box cake. So you do it in the sunflower mold. Again, you don't spray, grease, oil, anything because nothing's going to stick to it. I'm going to take the platter I'm going to serve it on, place it on top, flip the whole thing over, and then here's my cake. Isn't that beautiful? So there's my cake, and here's my dirty pan. So we're going to make some yummy ganache for our little friend Luca that's here tonight from Australia and came for a cooking class. That's the furthest I've ever had someone travel for a cooking class, Luca. So way to go. You win a prize tonight. So I'm going to go pay attention to everyone that's here at my home tonight and make sure you're here next time to try everything. If you have any questions, contact me or the consultant that invited you to see this video tonight and they can help you out. We would love to help get these amazing, unique, innovative, professional tools in your home and make your life in the kitchen just so much more fun. So lots of ways to join our Bone community at Bone Cook. Just ask questions and I'll help you out. Have a good night.